Hi, I'm Lisa.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
And we are with SLP Toolkit.
And today we just wanted to talk about what it means to be your best.
And be your best is our motto at SLP Toolkit.
And when we were deciding what our mission statement and motto would be, we thought about a lot of different things, but really what it came down to is our overall message is that we wanted to be able to streamline best practice and do so without taking shortcuts.
We knew that there were lots of struggles working in the school setting, and particularly it came down to we knew better, we knew we should be doing better. We had all of this foundation from grad school and from knowing what best practice should be, but then you get into work mode and it seems like the paperwork demands were increasing and the expectations from school districts were increasing, and time with students started to slip away, and it eats at you when you get in that spot in your job where you just feel like you are not being your best, and it affects your overall attitude. Do I even want to do this job anymore? Which is sad. This is the best job ever.
It really is. And I've talked about my own feelings about that. There's definitely been times in my life where I've lost that joy in the job and questioned how much longer I could do it. And I think I feel like it really did come down to not that I hated the paperwork so much that I hated the job. It's I didn't feel like I was being my best. And it is just like Lisa said, I knew better, I was taught to do better, and I knew I wasn't doing it because I was just trying to survive.
Or that the paperwork that we were doing was more for purposes of the district and not the student. And I think that's where I struggled, is that there was more and more and more being added for requirements for the school district, that I didn't always see the connection for how does this benefit my student and for what I can do for my student.
We recently just did a presentation and we talked a lot about what it's like to be an SLP in the 21st century. And one of the suggestions we made was to shift your focus back onto the students. Then in that case, the IEP isn't even as painful as it was before, because instead of focusing on the stacks and stacks of IEPs you have to write, you're focusing on the child and writing them a quality treatment plan and the importance of that. And so hopefully SLP Toolkit's a really great tool to help streamline that process for you a little bit, but find methods that work for you and help you to feel successful.
So what does that look like for you? What are some things that you do to be your best?
So anytime that you find yourself in a situation where you feel like you've been really successful with a student or any opportunities you've had where you can shine and show your best, we want to hear about it.
Definitely. So we want to hear from you. Use the email below to either send a photo or a video or share a comment that tells us how you be your best. It could be ideas that you use, tips, tricks. It could be what you do when you're working with a student. And let us know, because we will be selecting some of you to be featured in our Be Your Best campaign on Mondays.
I'm really excited about this. I think it's going to be so fun. Hopefully we'll help motivate each other and get each other excited about what it is that we do and just bring some more joy to our jobs.
So in closing, we just want you to remember you do super important work, and don't lose focus on that. What you do for those students is important. It helps them access their curriculum. Communication is something that is not just even about the school day. It impacts all aspects of life. So don't lose the joy in what you're doing. Just find some ways to streamline that and make it easier so you can regain that joy in your profession.
And thank you for watching, and check out our other videos, and we hope that you will all be your best.